Hello and welcome back to Creeper World 4. On the previous episode we went through Shaka and technically the first ever hold objective introduced into the game. And today we'll be going to Creeper plus plus. Creeper equals Creeper plus 1. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. So we do have quite a bit here to digest. Alright, so there are lots of crystal. Got a few emitters. Now, currently they don't look devastating, but of course we've got the Creeper plus plus mechanic. In this case, it goes up to 100. Nullifier fails at 10. First interval will increase in 5 minutes. We also have hold objective to handle, which says to hold 2 of the 4. Bottom left looks pretty nice. We've got some blue-eyed and whatnot. This might be a really fast one, done properly. But we'll see what happens here. We do not want to wait for the emitters though. Probably end up holding those 2. Right now they're not going to be emitting as much, but the pylons still strengthen them a reasonable amount. Well, okay. So once it gets, that pylon is going to be connected to that emitter pretty much always. This has to fill up first, so maybe just get a few mortars there, and occasionally increase over time, and then try and essentially nullify it before it's too late. Probably get a factory up soon, just to get it up running. And try and store some of the blue-eyed we're about to get. Oops. Okay, so that's spreading relatively slowly. Let's get some mortars. Should be contained for now, but we do not want to idle too long. Also get mortars here too. You don't have to deal with any blobs or whatnot. The spore launchers are only immediate threats, apart from the emitters, of course. That just needs liftic. So if you want, we can just nullify that spore launcher. Hopefully that'll be fast enough. And also build a refinery near this green ore. Let's go on this ridge. Let's see, so that's gonna fill up typically, so let's just deny that as well. With another mortar. Probably need more mortars here as well. And more pylons. Should get a Terp and urn portal. Of course, now we can do this. Just to get some of that stored energy out of the way before of our towers get built. So we've got 2 minutes before the interval increase. This is not good because the pylon is now reacting to that. And we got the first wave of spores, but that's going to be denied easily. I say we focus on attempting to claim the rest of this area. Gonna have to spread this out. So that whole base has failed now, but we only need to hold 2 of them, so of course that shows us red now. We can afford another. Hold on, where's the first sprayer? The first sprayer is over there. Okay. Let's try and get energy collection ready. Build a pylon network. Have this turp moved a little. Let's check. Alright, that's position. Get the screenshot, of course. So from here, we can try and make an assault on this emitter, because that's going to be multiplying as much as the other one. So all is going well. We'll have to make more cannons though. We'll make more cannons for that area. Let's deny this from spreading. Use this cannon too. So if we can spread out our mortars here, we'll be able to pretty much get a good grip of the area. Let's get some fire range actually, since we're using lots of mortars. Firing would also be good. Let's just actually go with firing instead, because we're dealing with Crimson. Now we have another 4 minutes before the next interval increase. We'll also get some micro rifts because we are not using our Argon at all. So connect this last one. Put the cannons here. So we're fighting into the Crimson, which isn't ideal, but it's what we can do currently. Let's try and push for that top right emitter at the same time. Energy is very good, so we should be capable of pulling off 3 fronts at once. Just filling out the rest of this. Make sure those sprayers are always on. So otherwise they're not going to be doing much. Head towards that totem and urn. So this way, can collapse in on that last emitter, even though it's not as much as the other 2. It's still a threat if it gets out of control. If we can just deny the pile, that'd be swell. We're almost there, let's get more mortars. That would be swell. This mortar is not doing anything. Have another mortar or 2 there. Push this forward more. can probably afford 2 more mortars here. We do have a problem with that, so we're gonna make cannons just in case the creeper comes up due to the waves. Make sure this is just suppressed with another mortar. May as well make another micro rift while we're at it. Okay. So now we can use these cannons to go underneath that dug-in region. This should be done as soon as this crystal goes down. Unfortunately, as soon as like the crystal is going up or moving towards, or vertically going up, it's going to activate and make crimson, which I think it should make it like when it's fully, well, when it's at its max altitude, but just a little bit. I can see why it activates just instantly though, because otherwise it would just not, you know, function. So we're moving towards this totem. Could have probably powered that up earlier. So we don't need these guys here. Can put them. Sure. There goes the totems. Reclaim is soon to be triggered as well. It's a nice, really lax level. Introducing the Creeper ++ mechanic in a gentle way. Let's get build speed just to finish this off. Let's just be as inefficient as possible. Be inefficient as possible for replacements because it doesn't really matter at this point. Reclaim is going out reluctantly, but it's still going. Okay. Just try and select everything here. That way we can move forward and finish off the map. I needed something there actually. Yeah, this one should have probably gotten a pylon or two, but I don't think the idea of this map was to be challenging, but rather to introduce Creeper ++. And I did that well enough. Because it starts with relatively weak emitters, and that's why the multiplier goes up so high. So that if you don't handle it in time, it's more of an issue. I don't understand why the nullifier fail thing is at 10, if that's just the default, or if you can set it to be higher or lower. But I mean, I guess it kind of eliminates one of the win objectives as well. So you kind of have to do this quickly, even though it's relatively easy with the time restriction. So yeah, could get another urn here, but it's not necessary. Just gotta speed it up. Of course, here comes another issue where I have to just wait for 8 minutes too. Well, ultimately, yeah. That is the end of this level. I'll pause the recording and jump to 20 minutes for everyone's convenience. Alright, so that was the end of the hold objective. And as far as it goes, I'm not sure if that was the first map with Creeper++. I'm not positive on that, but I'm just going to assume that it more than likely is, since it's an introduction to the mechanic. Ultimately, that is the end of that level, and also the end of today's episode. So if you liked what you see, thank you for watching all the way through. Happy New Year. Of course, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.